Yo, it's Wednesday, baby, and we're serving the sound. Jams and cocktails, best show around. With ice in your glass and the crew on the mics. We mix it up right every Wednesday night. Get your sip on, get your groove tight. JNC does the midweek right. The shot of the week, it's about to blow. Don't you touch that dial, yo. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show.
Well, good evening, jammers. Welcome to Jams and Cocktails. I'm your host, Brad Brock, back at the desk because I hated sitting in the chairs. But that's okay, because I made my guests sit in the chairs tonight. That's right.
Chairs of misery.
Yes, joined here in the lounge tonight by my co-host, Mr. Derek Zugel.
Love you guys.
And Steve the Bruce. No, that's not him. Oh, that's me.
That's
there he is.
Couldn't tell the difference.
There he is.
Oh, look at that.
It's not.
What a look.
It's not a great angle for anybody.
No.
I'm sorry.
I don't want anybody
Couldn't you
to
like have it on the roof and like aim down?
I thought about it. I do have I have ambitions because we have a big, you guys out there can't see it, but we have a big trussing here. I do have ambitions to like mount some cameras there so we can have some like room shots, but
oh yeah. Everybody looks thinner.
Yeah. Until then, that's what we'll work. And Steve, you're a late addition, so I was like, I need to find a camera. We gotta do this.
Side view, full belly.
It's a very flattering view of me while you're there too.
There it is. Yeah,
that is so nice.
That's a good. Hey man, it's like the calf cam, crotch cam combo.
Stay away, guys. I'm gonna get a pillow.
Put a sock in there and break.
Ladies, this is what you came for.
Well, speaking of ladies, I'm sure they're all thrilled out there watching this. We are holding down the fort tonight while the girls are out gallivanting around the world. So tonight on the show, you guys, to be honest, I didn't know if this was going to pan out or we were going to be able to talk about it, but we're going to talk about the historic lunar launch that just happened just hours ago.
But did it?
Yeah, April Fools. Oh, we're also diving into our top 10 list of our favorite comedian musicians.
Whoa.
Which I think is perfect for April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one.
Weird Al.
Yeah, and we got some jokes. So Steve, I didn't get to tell you this, but you got to think of your favorite jokes.
Oh.
Let's keep it at least NC-17 up in here. Anyway.
Well, shit, that just ruined them all.
Yeah. So sorry. Let's see. Oh, speaking of Steve the Bruce, we'd like to thank you very much for being our keg sponsor. There he is back there. And there he is in real life.
Oh, I just thought it was looking at me. I was like, wrong camera, guys.
And I'm gonna make sure that I'm in focus. Focus on me. There we go.
Focus.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Steve, appreciate it, man. I think I'm probably going to kick this keg by the end of the night. I think I was like super, we'll talk more about it, but I was like biting my nails watching this launch countdown.
Jordan sent me the $100, so.
Well, I was going to say it's April 1st. It's time for a new keg anyways, right?
Yeah.
It is just about. Yeah. I've been getting the 1/6 kegs.
Yeah.
And because the quarter kegs, they're great, but they take so long to drink.
Yeah.
And by the time you're done drinking it, it's bad. Like the beer's actually not good anymore. So I started getting these 1/6 kegs, the little kegs.
They go too fast.
It's not that they go too fast. There's a couple things. Like Ellie's been taking a break, and she was the only other beer drinker, right? Jordan doesn't drink Yingling. And now she's rarely here anyway, so I'm the only one drinking this beer. So,
Oh, shucks.
so what I'm saying is I'm going through a keg of beer a month.
It's right in between like jeans. One size is too big, the next size is too small.
Yeah, occasionally we'll have a guest come on that drinks some beer.
Big enough around, but they're too short.
Yeah, it's like mother.
But yes. I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in live with us tonight. Please go and I would love for you to subscribe. Oh, geez, where's my mouse? I'm trying some new stuff tonight, you guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. I love that for all of you to do. And furthermore, and therefore, I think that we should get this ship into outer space.
Yeah.
This is our cocktail of the week.
Tonight's cocktail of the week is less of a drink and more of a cry for help. Inspired by Michael Scott's bold belief that more is more, we present the one of everything, a cocktail that asks the important question, what if we didn't? Let's head to the JNC bar and make it.
All right, jammers, welcome to our cocktail of the week. This one is a doozy, inspired by Michael Scott from The Office, which then inspired me because Jordan is currently watching the show. This is one of everything.
This is equal parts Scotch, absinthe, rum, gin, vermouth, triple sec, and 2 packs of Splenda. Call it a one of everything.
Oh my God!
So I'm going to doctor this up a little bit and shake it in ice because otherwise I think this could kill an elephant. So in a shaker of ice, we're going to take 3/4 of an ounce of scotch. Then we'll do 3/4 of an ounce of absinthe, and then we're going to do the equal parts for the rest of this. Next, we're adding a white rum. Then we've got our gin. Then we'll put in our sweet vermouth. And in goes the triple sec. And then the piece de la resistance. 2 packets of Splenda to balance it out. Then we're going to shake that up till it's nice and cold, for the love of God. Then we're going to strain that over fresh ice. And here we are, one of everything from The Office. I'm going to try it, and then maybe we can get Jordan to come and try it. That is crazy, actually. Jordan, come try this. It shouldn't work, but it does. Jordan?
Yes, dear.
Oh, there she is. Here, come try this.
Smells horrible. Oh.
Now take it all in and give it another sip. And see where it takes you.
Okay.
Surprisingly, not bad.
Yeah.
I'm wildly
Not
impressed.
with all those ingredients.
You wouldn't think that it would work, but I really think the Splenda does something to it.
Makes it splendid. Looks like,
Splendiferous.
like Gatorade.
It kind of tastes like Gatorade. Well, there you have it. Now we're going to go make Derek take it. Come on, Jordan.
Oh, we're going to make Derek take it.
Join us each week for our shot or cocktail of the week by visiting us at jncpodcast.com to see what we're planning. Then tune in on Wednesday nights to have a drink with us. Do you have a recipe you'd like to see us try on the show? Slide into our DMs on Facebook or Instagram and let us know.
All right, here we are. We're back in the lounge now, and Jordan mysteriously disappeared. Okay, are you guys ready for this?
No.
Like I said,
Absolutely.
I didn't want to go into too much detail, but I was blown away. Cheers.
Salud.
Let's throw of you. Yeah, not bad. Vanilla-y.
Right.
When I smelt it, I said that.
So it's sweet, and
What
there's
What are you guys tasting?
there's black licorice. Like it's a black licorice drink.
It was good.
That's the absinthe.
Not bad.
But there's a sweetness to it that is like it negates all the other liquors that are in there.
Honestly, it tastes just like Jäger. Or not. Yeah, Jäger.
It does. You know what?
It tastes exactly like Jäger.
That tastes like taking a Jäger shot.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
It's like vanilla extract. When you go, it's going to taste just like vanilla.
That is crazy.
It does. It tastes like a
you
Jäger.
nailed it. Ding 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 ding.
Woo! I know my nastiness.
That's so wild.
It is.
because that is exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like Jäger.
Pretty good.
We could add some Red Bull to this and we would have a bomb. No problem.
Jaeger bomb.
But there's so much liquor in there.
There is.
There's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
You can taste it.
So here we go.
All right.
I'm down the hatch.
Bottoms up.
Well, fuck.
I didn't like that.
Ah!
I didn't want to do that.
Dude, I'm 2 old fashions in, dude. I ain't slamming this.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
I'll be over here drooling and dribbling.
Well, you guys, many of you may have
Tasted better that way.
thought that I would have some pranks lined up, but I don't. I actually didn't want to do that, but we are going to tell some jokes. I did tell Derek to prepare some jokes. I've got some jokes of my own. Steve is probably thinking of one or two, I'm sure. So I guess I'll start. I'll break the ice with a joke.
Well, I was actually going to tell a story real quick.
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
I got beat up recently by 6 dwarves. Not happy.
I saw that.
Oh, I don't have my button, man. Hold on. This is a segment that we need to have the button for.
We do need a button.
I need to have the button up. That's
Sorry, I had to.
not happy.
Not happy.
That's great. And for that, I give you this.
Yes.
Yes.
Got
Yes.
one.
Very good.
All you, brother.
Well, have you heard the one about yoga?
No.
No.
Isn't it the guy from Star Wars?
No. It doesn't matter. It's a stretch anyway. All right, Steve, you got one for us?
All right. Well, I wasn't here for the passing of the greatest human being to ever bless this earth, Chuck Norris. So, I try to think of a good Chuck Norris one.
Oh, there's so many good ones.
All the dinosaurs at one time talked shit to Chuck Norris. Well, and we all know what happened to them. So stupid.
I heard a really dumb Chuck Norris joke
There's so many
last
great-
week, obviously after his passing and everything, but God rest his soul. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but it was like a biker and a Marine and Chuck Norris were on a camping trip. Chuck Norris is tending to the fire. The biker and the Marine are trying to decide who's the toughest of them all, and well, I fought a bear and all I got was this scar, and I fought a shark and I only lost half my hand. And they look over at Chuck Norris and he's stirring the coals with his cock.
Go on, pussies.
Exactly.
Dude. So he was so great, dude. He was I texted you. We got to have remember how you used to have the B movie nights?
Oh, yeah.
We got to have a Chuck Norris movie night, man.
Yes.
Like Vasion USA. I mean, some of the good stuff, dude.
I mean, how many movies was he in, actually?
Oh,
So many.
tons, dude. But
so
crazy.
many.
But he almost like played the same character in like every movie. So it was really cool. But no, Invasion USA would got to be my favorite. Dude. Dual Uzis, just the one-liners, which is awesome. Dude.
Yeah, and the headband. It's always so good.
he did the one-liners long before Schwarzenegger or any of them others, man. It was just tough, dude, man.
Hey, what do you call a snobbish criminal going down the stairs?
Good Lord, no.
A condescending.
That's good.
So stupid. That's great.
You know, it's crazy because I couldn't figure out why the baseball kept getting bigger, and then it hit me.
Damn it, I was going to say the same one with Frisbees.
Oh, God. Chuck Norris don't do push-ups. He pushes the earth down.
You know, the rotation of the earth really makes my day.
That's so funny. Stupid. That's so stupid.
But it made you laugh.
What do you call a nose with no body?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Fucking stupid.
I went to the a honey farm. I wanted to start some beehives, and I was gonna buy enough bees to get 12 hives started. The farmer gave me enough to make 13. I was like, "You gave me too many." He goes, "Nah, that's a freebie."
That's fucking stupid. That's so dumb.
You know, I heard an interesting statistic recently that 5 out of 6 people agree that Russian roulette is completely safe.
That's like playing Russian roulette with a pistol. Here, you go first.
What do you call an angry carrot? Steamed vegetable.
Fucking dumb, dude.
God, that was a 3rd grade one for sure.
I don't have any more stupid ones, man.
I've got I got them written down from.
I was gonna say I should look on my phone, but shit.
How many South Americans does it take to screw a light bulb?
Wow, we're gonna go there.
A Brazilian.
Nice. Why does Snoop Dogg use an umbrella? For drizzle.
For drizzle. I love that one. That's a classic.
For drizzle.
All right, I got one more for you.
Okay.
How do you make a tissue dance?
I know this one.
You put a little boogie in it.
Put a little boogie in it. So stupid.
All right, Derek.
Why are chickens so funny?
Because. Nice, nicely done. I figured we could crack this show open with some jokes for April Fool's Day. You got another one, Derek? You got another one?
No, you're good. You're good.
I used to like the Andrew.
We'll do them later.
I used to like Andrew Dice Clay's jokes.
Oh God, yeah, he was
Fucking best, dude.
he was rough, man, but so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so real talk here, you guys. I know, Steve, you and I were chatting a little bit before we went live here. Derek, were you able to see the rocket launch at all?
Yeah, man, I'm a rocket man. I watched it all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Listen, NASA has been knocking it out of the park with their live streams on YouTube for this kind of stuff, and they really did a nice job with this. They do such a cool job, not only obviously filming the rocket, but it's so cinematic these days, right? And the coverage is really good, and clearly like the people that they have commentating are incredibly knowledgeable, but then they also like let you in on what they're taught, like actual communication, and it's so cool to be there. So we're gonna go through our experiences watching, and if you guys have your experience or however it moved you out there, please chime in. I'd love to hear from you. We'll talk about how we felt going in there, because I just want to kind of preface what this mission was all about, the Artemis mission. So, obviously tonight there was a huge margin of error. They had many windows just or it was a huge window of time they had tonight.
Yep.
And on the first crack at it, they were able to lift it off. So
Flawless.
Tonight, all eyes turn skyward, and humanity has taken another bold step in their mission back to the moon with Artemis 2. Everything went according to plan. In the very first bit of that, they had a couple snafus, but like it did not stop. It did not put them behind at all. It was unbelievable. So, and this is marking the first time that astronauts have traveled beyond low Earth orbit since the days of the Apollo program. And that was over 50 years ago.
Yeah.
That there is nobody in this room. And I'm looking at you, Steve.
Yeah, no, I wasn't alive then.
There's nobody in this room that was even alive the last time mankind set foot on the moon.
No. I was born in 1973. So yeah, there.
No, man, the last one was in 1972, and you weren't.
Was it 72?
You weren't born.
I thought it was late 73.
December 72.
No, I was born in January 73, but I thought it was late 70. I thought it was mid
December
73. Oh well.
December 72 was the last time mankind set foot on the moon.
I was talking about like Apollo 16 and 17.
The movies don't count.
The classified mission.
Oh yeah, the classified missions.
Yeah, they found the Transformers on the other side of them.
That's right. You're right. They did do that.
That was actually pretty cool though in that movie. It was neat.
So if you guys are unaware of what this particular mission is, it's a series of missions that they put together. Artemis 1, of course, was just testing the rocket, and they sent that out there, and it came back, and it was good, right? So this is the first manned spacecraft to go, and not just go to the moon, but go beyond the moon to see the dark side of the moon, come around it, and obviously that helps whip it back to Earth. It's
Whip it good.
It's a crew test flight, right? So they've sent 4 astronauts on this journey, and it's going to go around the moon and back. And so it's basically a dress rehearsal for the future of deep space exploration.
Yeah, they're going to go actually past the moon. They're going to go about 4,700 miles past the moon. It will be the furthest out manned space flight has ever gone in history. No human beings have ever traveled that far into space.
If you guys are Star Trek nerds, like to boldly go.
Yeah. So this is absolutely historic. It's not that we're just going back to the moon. It's how we're going the furthest mankind has ever gone, a manned spacecraft. It's amazing. When they get on the other side of the moon, the pictures we're going to see of the dark side of the moon, it's going to look like a softball or basketball, depending on how but we've never taken photos like that. We've only seen the moon from the Earth looking like that, looking like a softball. They're going to do it from the other side, which we've
never actually seen in reality.
No, we have close-up photos of it, but nothing at that distance because no man has ever traveled that distance. We have unmanned spacecraft that are photographed, but this is actually going to be a person photographing it at that distance.
So crazy to me, man.
And just imagine, because it's depending on where the moon is from Earth, you're talking about 240,000 miles plus another 4,700 miles that these human beings are traveling in the most hostile environment mankind has ever gone into.
Yeah.
That's absolute bravery. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And how long is it going to take?
10 days, bitch.
10 days, yeah. I mean, shit. That's a
long time. And
yeah.
I mean, even though this spacecraft is twice the size of the Apollos, still not very big.
No.
Listen, so I just want to, because, I'm kind of thankful that it happened. Obviously I wish it would have happened right now because we could have all lived it together.
Yeah.
But, that's wishful thinking. I'm so glad that it went up when it did. I got to sit it because I got emotional. I don't know about you guys or you guys out there, but I was tearing up and was filled with so many emotions that is really interesting because these are 4 people I've never met before. But what they are doing, it really took me back to, or not took me back, but like it was very reminiscent. We've all seen the footage of the Apollo missions and, and JFK with his speech and, the footage of people filming in their own homes of them watching it on TV and all of this stuff. And that was our moment just now, a couple hours ago. because nobody was alive. I'm sorry. It's not that nobody was alive. Nobody born after that has seen it. 50 plus years. And so we had our moment, and I imagined how it felt to watch that for the very first time. And I felt it, man. It was moving. The coverage was so good. And I had my fingers crossed. Lucky rabbit's foot, the whole 9 yards, and was just praying. I caught myself praying that the separation of the rockets and they made it out of the atmosphere. Oh yeah. And it was just so moving to me to right now sitting here be a part of what they're doing.
One of the things I thought was cool is the mission commander, Reese Wiseman. He's a captain in the U.S. Navy. He was captain of the U.S. Navy. He was actually in charge of their astronaut office, but he was a naval aviator. He was a test pilot, which is really cool because the first Apollo missions, they were all hotshot military test pilots. And you can't say that about a lot of the shuttle commanders and the shuttle missions and stuff because they were more civilian, not as much. But these guys that originally went on the moonshot, these guys were fly by the seat of your pants, badass, tested the most advanced stuff that, at that time. I mean, these guys were cowboys, them and all their Corvettes, which is cool. If I find out Wiseman has a Corvette, I'm going to lose my mind. That'll be cool as shit.
You find out that he comes home and they give him
yes.
one.
Yeah.
But it's really neat that the commander is a Navy test pilot going back to the moon, kind of what the guys that first did this. And it's the first female to ever travel towards the moon is on the crew. Which is amazing.
It's so cool because it's not like they're retracing steps.
No,
they're going beyond
they're doing
those
their own
steps,
thing.
right? And what is really interesting about the Artemis mission is that it's not just exploration of the moon; it's to go there and set up shop.
Oh yeah,
like that. That's the goal of this outfit.
Absolutely,
of the Artemis mission is because it's to be a jumping off point for Mars, right? Or whatever they find out there, but that's the plan.
Yeah, it's a joint venture between NASA and SpaceX. NASA's designing the Artemis, which is the ability to send crew personnel to the moon. Why right now SpaceX with Starship and all that, they're going to be the ones that send the cargo, but the idea is to on the South Pole, that's where they're supposed to set up a base. And the idea that is a jumping point to Mars, which SpaceX is taking the jump on crewed missions to Mars. But in order to do that, you have to refuel it. You have to refuel outside of Earth orbit.
Right.
And they got H3, helium-3, which is basically rocket fuel. That's on the South Pole of the moon. And that can be mined. We already know it's there. All of the unmanned missions have found it there in large quantities. So that's the whole purpose of this whole thing, is not just to go back to the moon, but to go beyond and give us the ability to go beyond. Because right now you can't launch a spacecraft from Earth orbit to make it to Mars because the amount of fuel it would take, even in orbit, to break Earth's orbit to head that way. We don't have that technology yet.
They were saying it was over 700,000 gallons of rocket fuel to.
Yeah,
that's just to get them.
That's to get them into orbit.
That's to get them up off the ground.
Yeah.
Like that's so. Yes, you're absolutely right, and that's the goal with Artemis is to, right now they're testing the ship. Like they're testing the to make the trip. And then the Artemis 3 will be a landing. A landing mission, and then the missions that go forth after that will be. Setting up shop,
and they'll be very similar to what we've already seen, because the Apollo spacecraft was a true and tested spacecraft. So the Artemis is basically a double-sized Apollo spacecraft. So the technology we're using, the designs, they're not extremely innovated in that aspect because we've already done this. It's the stuff that's going to come after that. That's why there's so many failures with the Starship.
Yeah,
because that's something that we've never, as a species, even indulged in doing is something like that. That's what, all these ones that explode, you hear people online, oh, see, it failed. No. They're exploding them on purpose because that way you get the telemetry of what went
you got to
wrong.
stress them out. You got to stress them out.
They're blowing up because that's what it's designed to do. They're not at the stage to be, the Starship's not at the stage to be successful right now. They're learning from it. The Artemis, we didn't have to do that so much because the technology in the Artemis, the design.
Yeah, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
And that's what people originally were like, oh, it looks just like the Apollo. Why? Well, because we're not going to build the Enterprise to go to the moon. We already know a design that's capable of going and coming back, and it works perfectly fine. Just make it a little bigger, mixing a bigger crew.
Exactly, dude. I'm so stoked for them. I might even let's see.
It's amazing.
Some dude talking on there right now, but yeah, it's thrilling. It was thrilling to watch. I'm fascinated to see. I'm fascinated that they launched on the first try.
Oh yeah,
it was fast because they have so many opportunities.
They had like a 2-hour window today.
It was a 2-hour window today, but then they had plenty of over the next few days, had tons of opportunities to do this in the first go.
And they were being cautious. I mean, they were supposed to go up like 2 months ago. They're being cautious, but they're not being over cautious. Unfortunately, after the Challenger explosion, NASA went seriously over cautious, and it put us so behind. Just those couple of years delay put us so behind that almost America even lost interest in it. America, dude, if this had been the 1960s and that moonshot would have happened, everybody around the world would have been tuned in.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody around the world. I was in a local restaurant here, and only about a quarter of the people even knew what the hell was going on. And only about a dozen of us went outside to watch it. That wouldn't happen. And I think a lot of us got so disconnected, especially with the shuttle missions. I mean, people don't understand what the shuttle missions were. Shuttle was designed to build the space station. That's all it was designed to do. And test for long-term, so people could go up into orbit for long-term effects of zero gravity on the body.
Yeah, scientific testing.
That's all the shuttles were supposed to do. I mean, they went longer than they were supposed to. But people kind of lost interest because it was kind of like I saw 9 shuttle launches. And the last one we went to, we took Colby to go see it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The Atlantis went up, the last shuttle. But, I remember seeing the Challenger go up. I was in elementary school. And since that time, I had gone up personally myself and saw 8 shuttle launches, and then the one with you all made 9 shuttle launches go up. There's nothing like it.
I tell you, I was one of the times that they were supposed to go in the last couple of weeks. I was staying up in the Titusville area, and I was like, "Oh, I can't wait! And then the wind started, and I'm like, "Gosh,
it's amazing!
Darn it!"
Yeah.
I had the best seat in the house to see this.
Several times I drove up there, and it didn't go, and I drove back, and then days later I went back.
Yeah.
Yep. But
technically, I could have been there today, but just so you guys know, I chose you over staying there.
But that one we saw with Colby, that was the first time I'd been that distance from a shuttle launch. Usually I'd been on the NASA property to seeing them. And the distance we were in Titusville across the water from it, It was really cool because you saw it go up. And I got video of this. You saw it go up and you didn't hear a sound. And then 20-30 seconds later, you heard the sound finally caught up with what you were watching, and it was really cool. It freaked Colby out. It was really, really neat.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, caught up to the speed of sound. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was super cool. Philip is asking, it's Ann. My monitor is so far away from me, and
I need to get you a bigger monitor.
I need to.
That's the biggest monitor I've ever seen.
I did discover that I could zoom in on the comments, but then it also cuts them off. So
Brad's getting the first 3 words.
Here we are. Jay Bird said he was reading a book about gravity and he couldn't put it down.
Yep. I had that one.
He also said he watched the launch in his driveway. That's super cool. Yeah. Ann Cobb wants to know what kind of new snacks that they got up there.
Tang.
Yeah, Tang, right? God, Probably, definitely.
They got that tank, the tank.
But yeah, man, it's to what we grew up in the shuttle era.
Oh yeah.
So we got to see loads of shuttles go up to build the space station, and the space station's done. It's mission complete.
Yep.
And we got to see the last one go up for
Absolutely.
that. And now they're doing something new, and I just think it's so cool that for the first time, private industry is able to help NASA do it.
Absolutely.
Because before it was stifled.
No.
We're not funding NASA, so we didn't do anything. And now private industry is allowed to come in and consult, build, build the rockets that send them up there. It's so cool that we're gotten to a point where that combination, that cooperation, it makes things limitless. It's not stifled by tax dollars.
Well, that's the thing, is the ingenuity of private industry. I mean, you say what you want, but private industry is more efficient because it's there to make a profit, and there to make a profit makes innovation right up at the front. The problem with government is lowest bidder, contracts, delays, time. They're not in it to make a profit. So a lot of times creativity can get stagnated, where industry will push. And and space travel is dangerous. You're strapping yourself to, basically the equivalent of a nuclear bomb. It's dangerous. And sometimes, as we saw with the Challenger, sometimes government, when things go wrong,
it's a knee-jerk reaction.
Very knee-jerk.
Yeah.
And when Apollo 1 happened, where we lost 3 brave heroes, it didn't put everything to a complete stop. Because if it had, we wouldn't have had the Apollos. If they had reacted the same way as they did to the Challenger, we probably wouldn't have put somebody on the moon. That's the problem with government. Private industry is going to push it, and they're going to push the envelope. And only with pushing the envelope are you going to come up with innovation quickly and enough to keep up with it.
I tell you what, man, I honestly believe that in our lifetime, we will see somebody reach Mars.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know how that's going to pan out for them.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's going to go well. No. I truly don't. But I believe in our lifetime that man will set foot on the surface of Mars.
And you get people all the time, well, all this money, especially when it was the government doing it, all this tax money, what does it do for us? Well, you don't understand what came out of the space program that you use every single day.
Yeah, exactly.
Velcro came out of the space program because they needed to figure out how to keep shit from floating around the spacecraft. If you watch the old Gemini and all that, stuff will float around the spacecraft. They didn't understand how to keep it. That's where Velcro came in. Microwaves. The microwave you use every day wouldn't have existed without the space program. Sometimes that sort of adventure forces innovation.
Yeah.
And we deal with it. We use it every day, the technology that came out of that space program, and we don't see it. We just, my tax dollars, what is that going for? What is that going to do for you? You have no idea what it does for you. Because when you're going to push that, like going to the moon again and setting up a base on the moon and all, it's going to push innovation and technology and things that we'll eventually use every day to the limit, because they need to come up with new things. You're going to go learn how to live in a hostile environment. It's going to just force innovation. And now that you got private industry in it that will make a profit off that innovation, they're going to push it even more.
Yeah, they want it to happen. Absolutely.
Absolutely, they do.
Yeah, listen, it was a moving experience. I think that
Really
we are privileged to have been able to witness what we did today, and what they're doing is the preface to something really, really incredible that we're going to see in the next 20, 30 years of space exploration. And yeah, we wish the best to the Artemis crew and their mission. Hopefully, it's a 10-day mission. but they have plenty of aborting, like anything can go wrong in those 10 days. We hope that that's not the case and they complete it flawlessly. But whatever happens, I hope that they make it back safe.
I think it's kind of serendipitous that they took off the night of a full moon.
Yeah.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
And on April Fool's Day.
Right.
Well,
right.
that's because they didn't actually take off.
Yeah, right. It's all
I was going to say.
Trump's going to come on tomorrow and go, was it amazing? It was absolutely amazing, but it was all
We
fake.
fooled you.
Fooled you. Haha.
Yeah, it'd be Elon Musk.
So it's
Come on and be like, just kidding.
the best joke of ever. The best jokes of all the jokes.
I'm the best comedian.
I'm the best comedian ever.
I'd probably crack up.
It would be the greatest April Fool's joke to ever be played. Well, and all the people that thought we went to the moon because of Hollywood would be like, "See, we told you."
I was going to say it's setting up for the conspiracy theories already.
Yeah, it would be the most expensive prank ever.
Shoot, nowadays with sci-fi movies, on how you would never even know the difference.
It'll
probably look fake.
Live human beings sitting there watching it happen. I don't know how
But
that can
we're
fix
there.
Because we have such
AI, sir.
Well, because we have such an expectation from fantastic sci-fi move shows like The Expanse and stuff that are like, oh my God, and For All Mankind on Apple, we're gonna probably see the live shit and go, that looks fake.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It doesn't look like that.
It goes back to all the conspiracy theories about the original Apollo missions and the footage that we got from that. They're like, oh no, that was made in a Hollywood basement.
Why is there no stars? Shutter effects and
dude, it's bro.
It's cameras. Dude.
Look at the difference between the camera you're looking at me on and the camera that you're watching Steve the Bruce on, and then think about 1960s. Technology. It's
it's like all the photographs. There's no stars. Well, the moon radiates a shitload of light, dude.
And there's only one star in our galaxy.
Take a picture right in front of a bright ass light and see what you can see behind it.
Yeah, it's there'll always be the people that don't think it.
People don't
happened.
realize the moon reflects light. That's why you can see it from Earth. So
yeah, it's just
while
a
you're
reflection.
standing on the moon.
I don't even know
it's
if
reflecting light.
I don't think it's that. I just think that they want to believe that nothing that we get to experience is real. And
the Earth is flat.
Yeah, why not? All right. Well, listen,
God, I
guys,
hope so.
We got to move on. Otherwise, we'll sit and talk about space all day, and that's for another podcast. The next podcast I'm making.
Next week, Flat Earth.
Yeah. Space on the rocks. That's the new one.
That'll be awesome.
The moon rocks.
Moon rocks.
All right, you guys. Well, it's a 10-day mission, and we'll definitely be checking in, and I imagine that we'll talk about it next week, which is game night.
Game night?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, let's move on. Our next topic of discussion, because space missions don't just make us feel, music also makes us feel. And we're a music podcast, and it's April Fool's Day. So I think that music also sometimes makes us laugh. So tonight, on April Fool's Day, we're celebrating a special kind of artist. The ones that don't just play songs, they punchline them. The ones who blur the lines between concert and comedy show and somehow make both work at the same time. From viral sensations to legendary hit makers, these are the performers who proved you could be hilarious and musically brilliant. So whether it's satire, parody, or just pure ridiculousness, one thing's for sure, these artists understood that sometimes the best way to hit a high note is with a joke. Let's count them down. Oh my God. Hey guys, I'm here in the JNC space station.
Like from Aliens.
That's out of this world, man.
So stupid. It's like It's like a 1980s sci-fi movie.
We're up here in the space station, and we're gonna count down.
This is a window from the space station we're looking into.
Yeah.
In space, nobody can hear your stupidity.
We threw the camera out of the space station, and now you can see us from the outside looking in. So we're gonna go through our top 10, and you guys might notice or might know some of these people, but we're gonna start it out. And this is
I'm waiting to see if one of my favorites is on here.
I'm gonna say that this is in order from least selling. They're all very successful, but least selling to best selling comedy artists. Now, I will tell you that I deliberately excluded a certain genre. I excluded parody artists like Weird Al. Yeah, and
Greatest of all time.
and Cletus T. Judd.
Who's fat?
Listen, they're very, very talented people. I love them. Pioneers in what they do. Absolutely. But this is original comedy musicians.
I have more hope for my favorite then.
Right. So let's start. Another thing I didn't take into consideration was how far away, and I can't see.
I can see. What are we doing?
Weird Al's his Amish in Paradise was the best.
It's so good. Yeah. I can't see my options here. I just need to get the slideshow going.
The Rye or the Kaiser?
I think it's this one.
The Rye
No.
or the Kaiser?
I don't think it's that one.
The whole food album.
Fucking great.
I think it's this one.
Cinematic gold.
There we go. Okay, number 10.
Oh, yeah.
Number 10 on our list here is Garfunkel and Oates.
Yep.
And listen, so it's
They're great.
Ricky Lindham and Kate Michucci. Clearly, both of them Italian.
They
I don't know.
bring a deceptively sweet folk
Yes.
sound.
Oh, thank you for reading my script for me. I need to close that before we play Name That Tune so that you guys can't see the answers.
I just saw what you're looking at.
But yes, paired with
I'll take my
hilariously
glasses
blunt
off.
and often raunchy lyrics, their comedy thrives on saying the quiet parts out loud, earning them a reputation as fearless and refreshingly honest voices in their genre.
Well, like before they were a group, I had never heard of the blonde. I still don't know her name. I don't know either of their names, but I know that brunette is hilarious as hell in TV shows and movies. She's just hilarious. So putting that into a musical form, it was great.
I liked four chords.
Yeah, and
Four
I
chords, yeah.
and I
Axes of
loved
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
that they the name that they chose.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised
Yeah.
that they've not been sued for it.
Sued for exactly.
I don't know if they can because, I mean, they're not. Oates wasn't ever he wasn't a singles. Garfunkel never was famous by himself. It was Simon and Garfunkel. That's what was
I don't know.
the-
I think it's clever enough, and maybe, and this is how I want to believe. I want to believe that both John Oates and Art Garfunkel
They saw
both
it,
thought it
laughed,
was so clever, and
and
that
let
they
it
were just
go.
like,
Go for it.
Yeah.
knock it out of the park. Love it. Number 9 on our list. This is going way back, you guys. Way back.
Way back.
Way back. Tom Lehrer. He's a true pioneer. He was blending sharp political satire with piano-driven songs decades before it was mainstream. His clever, often dark humor set the blueprint for generations of comedy musicians to come. And this is going way back.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Next up, you might recognize this person, Stephen Lynch. He leans into shock humor and catchy melodies, delivering songs that are equal parts charming and wildly inappropriate. His ability to make audiences laugh and cringe at the same time is kind of his superpower. By the way, you guys, I think we've been like dealing with some copyright stuff, so that's why I'm not playing any music. I will put together a Spotify playlist, and I will attach it to the re-upload of this episode so that you guys can go and listen to all the stuff. So sorry for that. but they've been really on our assholes lately.
Which is
about all
crazy. It's crazy that we get picked out
So ridiculous.
and other podcasts
Well,
shows don't.
Yeah, once you go viral and they start paying attention.
Virus, what?
Yeah, but yeah, so not particularly on YouTube, but Spotify really
Nails it.
us. So anyway, number 7 on this list, you might know this name as well, a little guy named Steve Martin. Yes, that's Steve Martin, in case you were wondering. Beyond stand-up and film, he's an incredibly accomplished banjo player and bluegrass artist. He's won Grammys for his music, and he's proof that comedy musicians can be taken seriously musically. So, yeah, Steve Martin. Who knew?
Funny.
Flight of the Conchords. You might recognize these guys.
Lord
They had a
have
television
mercy.
show. They're a New Zealand duo, and they built a cult following with their HBO series. They blend deadpan humor with genre-hopping songs. So 1 minute it's folks, the next it's hip-hop or Bowie-inspired glam. They're always hilarious, always clever. That's number 6 on our list. They are really good, and the show's good, too. I think it's still... I don't even think you could say syndication anymore. You can find them on streaming.
Streaming, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you guys know this already. The Lonely
Yes.
Island.
What's your favorite Lonely Island song?
Oh my God. I'm on a boat, obviously.
I'm a Jack Sparrow guy.
Oh my God. Steve, you know anything about these guys?
No.
So
Or-
Andy
wait,
Samberg from... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
One of the names of their song, Dick in a Box. You got to hear it.
Fucking great.
Or I just in my
Justin
pants.
Timberlake.
Featuring Justin.
It does.
Like, that's awesome.
Jizz in my pants.
So listen, it's Andy Samberg from Saturday Night Live, and various other members of Saturday Night Live as well, and they put together this group. I'm on a boat, probably, arguably their biggest hit, featuring T-Pain, and of course it came out while I was on a boat, so it was just perfect. But yeah, so these guys changed the game on Saturday Night Live with their digital shorts. They're turning songs like I'm on a Boat into viral sensations, and they help define what comedy music looks like on the internet. Fast, absurd, and insanely shareable.
The Jack Sparrow song features Michael Bolton
Dear God.
So yeah,
singing the chorus.
That's awesome.
they're next level.
That'd be great.
And Andy Samberg is just hilarious. man.
Hilarious.
He kills it. Yeah, they're really, really good.
When you can write a song that includes Jack Sparrow, Aaron Brockovich, Scarface.
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
It's so good.
yeah.
All of their
they have
stuff is
records
good.
out. It's really good. Here's a guy. Now listen, he was around, but I think he really blew up during the pandemic when he released his Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham, like that's who we're talking about here. He had a I forget what it was called. It was like either Alone or something like that. But he filmed this entire comedy special in his apartment during lockdown, and it was just so rich. It was so good. He's so funny, and he's true modern voice and comedy music. He started with viral YouTube songs and evolved into a deeply introspective genre blending artist. His work mixes humor with commentary on everything from internet to mental health, proving that comedy music can hit hard and hit deep as well. And yeah, it's very cerebral comedy. So if you're not into that, if you just want to like belly laugh, it might not be your bag, but like it is interesting. And that special was my introduction to Bo Burnham. And I was like, okay, I'm here for that. It took me a while to come around. Jordan was into it. She was
Go figure.
Yeah, she was totally into
Her
it.
favorite movies, what was it, Rubber? Where we watched a tire roll around
No.
kill people for an hour
No,
or 2 hours.
that was a good one. Though.
That was, dude, that wouldn't even be movie night. That was like C movie night, dude. I'm like, what the hell am I
Whatever the
watching?
Z Squad
What
there.
am I watching?
Number 3 on our list, and
Oh, yes.
millennials will love this shit. Tenacious D.
Love those guys.
That's right, Jack Black and Kyle Gass.
Oh, yeah.
They created something rare. a comedy act that's also a legit rock band.
Yep.
So they got over the top storytelling and serious musical chops. Tenacious D. They walk the line between parody and pure rock greatness. Jack Black is an insanely talented performer.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's so wild.
He played one of those it's like a kid's saxophone that he played it on the the Late Show with whatever his fucking name is. I don't care. But
Johnny Carson?
no. Yeah. But he played this little kid's instrument that you wouldn't think could make actual music, and he just banged it out. It was amazing. And then to hear them do like covers of they did a cover of Wicked Games. Gosh darn.
Dude, it's so crazy because like Jack Black can actually sing. Like,
and act.
You know, like it's a throwback. It's a throwback to the Black Sabbath farewell, which ultimately was Ozzy Osbourne's last performance. But so Jack Black was piped in from a pre-recorded video of him kind of recreating the Mr. Crowley music video with, you know, Ozzy and Randy Rhoads. But it was Jack Black dressed like Ozzy was in the video, the whole set.
Which that was funny.
The whole band was kids, but the kids were all kids of these incredibly famous rock stars.
Oh, shit.
And they were all playing, just killing it. And it was just so, and he just did such a great job. It was, in my opinion, it was the most underrated moment of that whole concert was that pre-recorded thing. So cool.
Ozzy was quoted as saying,
yeah. But yeah.
For those of you that are wondering what I was talking about, if you check out Jack Black playing the saxoboom on the Tonight Show, the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, he plays the saxoboom, and it's freaking amazing. It's crazy.
Saxoboom, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's so good. And, you know, and I know that him and Kyle had a little falling out, but I'm sure they'll get that sorted out and be back. The Tenacious D, dude, The Pick of Destiny, when they came out with that movie.
Oh, my God.
Like, cult classic.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it wasn't great, but it was awesome. You know?
What cult classics were actually great?
And, like, listen.
Blues Brothers.
When their first record dropped, it was mind-blowing. The songs, you know, I still, like, hear them in my head. Wonder Boy.
Yes.
What is the source of your power? Like, there was nothing like it in the world.
That was so close to the real thing.
So good. Dude, it's seared into my brain forever. I could go to karaoke right now, tonight, and do that song and probably nail it flawlessly from memory. It's so crazy. And then, like, you know, Tribute, which is arguably their biggest song ever, was like, you know, this isn't the real song. This is just a tribute. It was all about a story about them coming across a dragon that wanted to eat them. And they were like, play me the best song that was ever, play me the greatest song in the world.
Wasn't that Satan that they played that for? Not a dragon?
It might have been a dragon.
So from music to Game of Thrones.
Dude, yeah. So like the whole story of the song is like, and at the end of the song, they were like, we actually have no idea what we played that night. It sounded absolutely nothing like this. This is a tribute.
In the Pick of Destiny, they did that for Satan, who was played by Dave Grohl.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl, of course, drummer of Nirvana and frontman of Foo Fighters.
Yes.
Yes, you're right. Oh, man, you just threw my mind out. But, dude, go check them out. Tenacious D, that's why they're number 3 on our list. Amazing. And the next two, the first, number 1 might shock you, but the first one, or the number 2, it makes sense.
It does.
Makes sense. I don't want to scroll too far. Because they're all watching my shit.
I am.
I'm not.
I'm waiting.
I just looked over and saw it.
I'm waiting with bated breath to see if my favorite's
So number
on here.
2, before, of course, he was a Hollywood heavyweight, Adam Sandler was dropping wildly successful comedy albums in the 90s, mixing absurd characters, catchy songs, and just enough chaos to get you going.
You kicked my dog.
Captain Kirk is a Jew. Yes, I love that song, dude.
Yes.
The Hanukkah.
Yes.
Greatest song ever.
Piece of shit car.
So awesome. Oh, piece of shit car was funny as hell.
So good.
You kicked my dog?
No, that wasn't him.
That wasn't him? Who was that?
That was Crank Yankers or
was it Crank
or
Yankers?
Or was the other one
right.
the Jerky Boys?
My piece of shit
Oh,
car.
I missed them too.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
I
Piece of
missed
Shit
that
car.
stuff.
What was
This Hanukkah song was classic.
yeah,
Oh.
that was 8 Crazy Nights.
Yeah, yep. Fucking great, dude.
Yeah, dude, you're thinking.
All I got is that song going in my head now.
Dude, so Adam Sandler, man. So if you ever get a chance to go see him do stand up,
Dude,
like
he's
he
hilarious.
still does his songs and does concerts like that.
And such a family man.
Yeah, so
Great family.
look, just amazing,
Yeah.
right? We love Adam Sandler, and then of course like he's just I feel like everything he touches is gold. And you might not like his style of
definitely had his
filmmaking
run.
or do his thing, but like every movie, like he has a formula for his movies
Yep.
that work. They're funny, but they all are also touching and moving. And I cry at every Adam Sandler film.
Well, a lot
And
of
he's so loyal.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
his wife is in every one of his movies.
Yeah,
His kids are now in every one of his movies.
and Rob.
yeah, all those guys.
He
all
will
of
never have a. I don't know if this is something that you guys have heard or not, but because of I think is what Cameron Boyd or whoever is the son was from the first Happy Gilmore, not Happy Gilmore, but he had a son in a couple of movies. I think it was Grown Ups, who died tragically. So he has now said, I will never have another son in a movie that I made because he was so close with this kid.
Oh wow. Oh
It's
yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
he is so loyal, and
That
if you're
kid-
his friend, you get in there.
that kid had a cameo in the Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
it was a recording of him.
right.
I like him because he plays like the same character in every movie, but it's enough of a difference in the character. It's not like Nicolas Cage. I mean, every time you see Nicolas Cage is playing Nicolas Cage, starring Nicolas Cage in the movie about Nicolas Cage. He's always,
Yeah.
but Adam's similar to that, but he varies it enough that it's, and then he'll pull something out like the Zohan
Yeah.
and
Oh,
be
yeah.
completely just not him.
It's so good. It's so good. Anne said that she's looking for your grandma's favorite. Is that who we're thinking about?
I don't know.
We'll
see.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to catch up on the chats here, you guys. Love y'all. Thank you for chiming in.
Lawrence Welk was not a comedy.
Number 1 on our list, and
I'm not even looking at the screen over there.
and coincidentally, the best-selling comedic musician of all time,
Steve the Bruce.
Ray Stevens.
That's the one. That's my favorite.
Yep, that's right. This sleeper juggernaut.
Oh,
It's Sleeper Juggernaut. I love it.
It's a true legend in the space. So Ray Stevens, he turned novelty songs into massive hits with chart toppers like The Streak,
it's me again, Margaret.
It's Me Again, Margaret, the day the squirrel went berserk.
Oh yeah, the Mississippi Squirrel Revival.
Yep.
Yeah.
Day the squirrel went berserk. That first of righteous church.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, so Ray Stevens still doing it, still out there doing it. Yeah, millions of records sold. And for good reason, he is our number 1. Is that the one you thought it was going to be, Derek?
I just wanted to make sure he was on the list. I didn't even care if he was number 1, but yes, that is my favorite comedic artist. I will listen to
Hilarious.
an album of his still to this day. You Think He's Ray Stevens is my favorite comedic album of all times.
Yes. And Anne even chiming in, she was like, she likes Frank Zappa.
Yeah.
Ray Stevens is on her list. John Prine, also a prolific songwriter. Smothers Brothers and Jim Stafford. But yeah, so it wasn't difficult to know who was going to be number 1. Just doing a little bit of a deep
Ned
dive.
Nostril.
But I'll tell you, Adam Sandler right up there, man. Especially for a newer generation of people. But Yeah, we all grew up with Ray Stevens and his bullshit.
Yeah, I was going to say, you get Ned Nostril and Eric the Awful, and I mean, you can't beat Ray Stevens, man.
All right, you guys. Wow, it was. I thought that was a nice segment.
Thank you for adding him in at the last minute for me.
Yeah, no problem. That's what I was doing over here. No. Just kidding. All right, you guys. I don't know about you, but I need another drink.
Yeah, I'm kind of empty.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got Captain Cocktail. Yeah.
I've never read him.
Yeah, we got that. We got Name That Tune in the Jordy files.
Don't go away. This is Jams and Cocktails.
Holy shit.
Don't go away. This is Jams and Cocktails.
Jams and Cocktails will return in a moment. But first, a shout out to our April keg sponsor, Steve the Bruce. Thanks for keeping the beer flowing. Would you like to become a JNC keg sponsor? Reach out on social media and ask how. Now, back to the jams and the cocktails.
I think I'd rather die out on the road. Better that than an old man in a nursing home with pictures and memories of a ghost. A younger version of him who swore that he would try the most. Yeah, I think I'd rather die out on the road. I think I'd rather die out on the train. Better that than an old man slowly going insane with these memories eating at his brain. He recalls the faces, but he just can't place the name. Yeah, I think I'd rather die out on the train. I don't wanna die like Woody Guthrie. I don't think he'd want that life for me. I think I'd rather die out in the country. Just leave my bones underneath the trees. I'm singing, Woody, don't you leave.
I can't see myself in just one place. I've been here and there and I prefer the other way. And it conjures up a sad look on your face. But please don't take it personal, you'll understand one day. I just can't see myself in one place.
I don't wanna die like Woody Guthrie. I don't think he'd want that life for me. I think I'd rather die out in the country. Just leave my bones underneath the trees. I'm singing, Woody, don't you leave. I'd rather die all on my own. Better that than leaving my lover all alone, sitting and waiting by the phone. It might never ring, I might never make it home, so I think I better die all on my own. I don't wanna die like Woody Guthrie. I don't think he'd want that life for me. I think I'd rather die out in the country. Just leave my bones underneath the trees. I'm singing, Woody, don't you leave. I'm singing, Woody, don't you
your favorite boozy treats. He's gonna make your happy hour sweet. Captain Cocktail, he's pouring them strong. Captain Cocktail, come on along. It's Captain Cocktail.
Good evening, jammers. We're going to make a cocktail here for you tonight. It's a cocktail that I actually tried earlier on this week at a Edgar Allen Poe speakeasy. So I'm going to try to remake it the best I can, and we'll see how that works. We're going to start off with some sugar, or you can use simple syrup if you'd like. I'm going with the sugar for the natural effect. Simple syrup is just sugar with water, equal parts. So we're going to take a berry vodka. I went with raspberry because it's my favorite of the berries. We'll go with one part raspberry vodka. Get a citrus vodka. Do 1 part of the citrus vodka. I got us a clear cup so that we can see how it works this time. Gonna do some lime juice. Gonna do a half portion of lime juice. Gonna take that. I'm not gonna do that because there is no lid on there. There we go.
The lid is inside.
Oh,
You're about to make a huge mess.
I am about to make a huge mess. Let's get that out of there.
Oh, I did not set you up for success here today, Derek.
My fault. Look at that. We got the lid there.
That's impressive.
Gonna do a little shake. Just get that sugar all mixed up in there. Then we'll strain that over a glass of ice. And if you can put a berry in there. Usually they did it with a blueberry vodka and they put a blueberry in there, and it was the Pale Blue Eye from Edgar Allen Poe.
Oh.
Cheers. Not bad. A little sweet if you like it that way, but you can definitely taste the liquor in there. You can always add a little extra lime juice if it's too alcohol forward. But very nice drink, especially if you want to listen to some dark tales.
I do want to ask you, Derek.
Yes.
So, how was that?
It was amazing.
Was it really?
If you like Edgar Allen Poe, the ambiance that they set, the setting, and the monologues that were done were just amazing. And the cocktails that they coupled with each one of the monologues, spot on.
Dude, yeah. So, Kevin's girlfriend, Tracy, she went to one, loved it. She sent me a bunch of their recipes. You got them there. Dude, every time they come to town, have a gig.
Yep.
And they come for like a couple nights. Always booked. I have a single gig this weekend. Where are they?
Not here.
I'm driving. I'm going. I wanted to go. I'm so glad that you got to go, and it was a good experience for you.
Such a great time. If you get a chance, they travel the United States. They have a couple of shows outside of the United States as well. Just check them out. Let's see. Is it on here? It is the Edgar Allan Poe Speakeasy with Macabre Cocktails. We'll take a picture of the QR code if you want to follow them on Instagram. We love you. Cheers.
Yeah, Derek. How was that drink anyway?
Good.
Nice.
I got the big version.
Oh, you made yourself a big version. Nice. Good job. I totally have wanted to go to one of those events. And so I know they do monologue and everything, and it's a vibe. They have like, probably not live music, but they have like a soundtrack. And
there is a soundtrack. So like one of the monologues they did, of course, Telltale Heart. So
biggest
that,
thing
of
ever,
course,
yeah.
thump, 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 they got the heart beating. They've got during the Raven, they got the sound of a raven flapping around, and they set the ambiance. They do a monologue, but they're also kind of acting it out on the stage. I felt bad for one of the girls. During her monologue, her dress got caught up on one of the things on stage, and she pulled the entire array of candles down.
Oh Christ.
And it comes
Fire.
like it didn't even happen right away. Like she walked away and it was, you couldn't tell, but it was just going back and forth, and she walks away about 5-10 feet and it finally falls, and God bless her, she just looks over and she, right in the middle of her monologue, shit. And keeps going. It was like, good for her. But yeah, it was great. They're all dressed to the T. They have the one that I went to. I don't know, anybody who's around the Port St. Lucie area may have heard of the Barn on Oleander. It's where they sell all the Christmas trees in December and stuff like that. It's just this beautiful place, and they set it up to look so dreary, meek and dreary.
I love that. You know, there's so many experiences, in what comes to mind is what I saw on the news recently. And I don't know if it's a good comparison, but like there was a Mattel kind of leased out or licensed out Barbie to this group that was like a Barbie Wonderland, whatever, down in Fort Lauderdale or Miami or something. And it was supposed to be this elite Barbie experience, and they promised all this stuff. And and when people showed up, it was a convention center, sparsely decorated.
A Barbie doll in the middle.
Yeah, it was like cardboard cut out everything, and it was just, and like, you know, the tickets weren't super expensive, but there was like $60 for an adult, $30 per kid, all the way up to like $500 for a VIP ticket, right? Mm-hmm. And so I say all that because we are so susceptible. We're so overstimulated that when we want an experience, we want it to be immersive. And I don't know if you guys probably don't watch Bridgerton, but I have a wife that watches it.
Ooh.
So I watch Bridgerton by proxy. It's a period like drama on.
I've seen it.
Right. So, you know, it's like a period piece, but it's totally dramatic and it's all updated. And I don't know. Anyway, so they were supposed to have this big Bridgerton, but in the show they feature these massive, like, you know, parties and really opulent stuff. And it's all like upper classism kind of anyway. So somebody put on this experience. You could go to one of these Bridgerton parties, big dresses and the powdered wigs and the whole thing.
Ball.
Kind of, right?
Yeah, I've seen videos that started like that.
Yeah, this was not that. I think these people would have been happy if they'd have gone to something like that. But it was just same kind of deal. Cardboard cutouts and just, you know, it was like a convention space. Nothing. So
Temu Barbie experience.
All that to say, I think it's very cool that group is coming town to town,
mm-hmm.
putting on this performance and really creating an experience for the guests that show up.
What I think is really cool, and coming from a theater background, coming from performing arts, to see what 6 people can do, because the whole production, other than like if they get help from event staff that works at the location, the whole thing's done by 6 people.
Wow.
They 6 people are the bartenders. They're the people that pick up your drink cups. They're the people that do the show. They're the people that walk around during other people's monologues to set the stage, wearing masks and wearing these time appropriate outfits and just blowing it out of the water. I will say that if you go, don't believe the website when it says that it's 75 minutes long. They try to do everything in 75 to 90 minutes. So about an hour and a half long. But they're also relying on people to sit their ass in a seat.
Right, to get there on time.
And actually do this show. So like the one that I went to, it started 10 minutes late because there was a show before it. And then it ran 25 minutes over. So don't make plans afterwards.
Right. Make that your night. That's what you're doing.
Do that and then just go with the flow because you're going to enjoy it. You're going to get tipsy because they like one of the drinks that I was going to make, but I couldn't find includes raspberry infused vodka, cranberry infused vodka, blueberry infused vodka, 100 proof vodka, and fresh squeezed seasonal fruit.
So basically paint stripper.
Yeah, basically. So
listen,
you're gonna feel good. You get a rocks glass full of each drink.
In. The next time they come to town, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm gonna make it happen.
The drinks were great. There were drinks that I didn't expect to like. There were drinks that I was like, oh, these are going to be great. Go for the atmosphere. Go for the monologues. Enjoy the drinks. It's a fun time.
Yeah, go for the full experience.
Yeah,
I love it. I've been wanting to go forever.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wanting to go forever, and I see it come around all the time, and I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm going to do it. I love Edgar Allan Poe. I love all that stuff.
My 3 favorite, and obviously probably the most popular Edgar Allan Poe poems are done. It's Mask of the Red Death, the Raven, and
Telltale Heart.
And then there's one other one that they have. I wasn't familiar with it, but it was actually one of the best of the 4. So
very cool. Well, thank you, Captain Cocktail. Very cool.
I'm amazing.
You guys want to go with me? Hit me up. We'll roll deep.
Hit me up. I'll go again.
Awesome. All right, you guys. Now it's time to put your knowledge of popular music to the test in an out of this world edition of Name That Tune.
Major Tom.
I always get very excited when the voice activation actually works. Very exciting stuff.
What do you call a musical computer or laptop even?
I don't know.
Adele.
That's fucking stupid.
So stupid. We're doing Name That Tune. I had to.
Stupid.
Nicely done.
Great, but stupid.
Derek. All right, you guys. As always, we invite our live viewers to play along with us in the chats and comments. We're looking for the name of the song and the artist or band performing it. Tonight's category is To Boldly Go Where No One Has Gone Before.
God damn it. I studied comic musicians for Name That Tune.
I always got to throw you for a loop, Derek.
Space. The final frontier.
Yeah. Some of those Star Trek soundtracks were fantastic.
Oh, the Wrath of Khan was the best one.
Well,
dude, Wrath of Khan was awesome. And First Contact was good.
Yes.
Steve, you got to remind me when we're done or when we're offline. I saw a video today that I just thought was so good with William Shatner. So good. I want to share it with you.
All right.
Anyway.
Oh, good.
All right, you guys. Are we ready for the very first clue?
Sure.
Here we are. First clue, Name That Tune.
She packed my bags last night, free flight.
Here it is again.
She packed my bags last night, free flight.
I imagine this would probably be a pretty easy category for everybody.
Probably not. I suck at this.
This is usually when the Facebook people chime in. We're running a little late tonight.
What?
All right. I know. I actually, now that I'm back at a desk, I can actually see everything. I have multiple views here. I'm still blind, so it's difficult. Jaybird. Nailed it. What do you guys got?
Rocket Man. Elton
Rocket
John.
Man.
Kim Jong-un by Trump.
Oh, my God.
Fuck off.
Rocket Man. But I got Elton. Who doesn't know Elton John, man?
Rocket Man, Elton John. Nicely done.
Little
All right, nicely
Little Rocket
done.
Man.
Next clue.
On Jupiter and Mars.
Oh, my God.
I'll give it to you again.
On
No clue.
Jupiter and Mars.
I know who sings it. I don't know.
And other
I know the song.
Just.
I don't think
I
I've
just
ever
want to
known-
remind you of the category.
I don't
To
think I've ever known-
boldly go where no one has gone before.
No.
I know who sings it.
I'll give it to you again.
on Jupiter and Mars. And other
I know the song. I don't think I've ever known the name of it. Ever.
He says it so much, so many times in the song. Jaybird's got it.
Fucking drawing a blank. I know exactly who it is.
It's the name of the song is the very first line in the song.
I don't think I've ever heard the song in its completion.
Oh.
Entirety. Sorry.
Well then.
I
All right.
do know.
So you got
that it's
nothing?
Well,
Sinatra.
I know it's Frank, but
Between the two of you, you got the full name.
I know
It
it's
is
all Blue Eyes.
Frank Sinatra, Fly Me to
Fly
the
me
Moon.
to the moon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play up there with.
That's it. Fly me to the moon.
Fly Me to the Moon.
Good Lord.
Yes. Then you see where we're going with all this.
Great song though.
Oh, I caught on to that.
All right, next clue. Name that tune.
Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me.
I'll give it to you again.
Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me.
No.
I know this one. I got this one.
This is on my set list. I play this almost every night. Great tune.
I try not
So
to.
you
I try
put
not
Brad
to listen.
Brock on it.
I try not to listen to you.
Put Brad Brock as the singer.
That's
Now, would it help if Andy Kaufman was mentioned? Because Andy Kaufman's mentioned.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Andy Kaufman?
uncultured
Andy,
swine.
Did you hear about this
Andy,
one?
did you hear
It was in
about this
Taxi.
one? Tell me.
Vodka?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have that. That's,
Yeah.
That's just the first name that came to my mind from Taxi.
Hilarious. All right, what do you got? What do you got?
Man in
Derek?
the Moon.
Man in the Moon.
REM.
Man on the Moon. REM is correct. Yes.
Uncultured.
Man.
They put a man on the moon.
Man on the Moon. Man
Great
in the
tune.
Moon or Man on the Moon?
Man on the
On.
Moon.
Oh.
But I don't count off for spelling.
Yeah.
Oh.
I spelled on wrong.
One letter off. And got it though. Nice job. All right, next clue.
We get it almost every night. And when that
I'll give it to you again.
we get it almost every night. And when that
It was in Guardians of the Galaxy, for God's sakes.
Supernatural.
Great
delight.
soundtrack, by the way.
It
Oh,
was.
fantastic soundtrack.
So, all of
Best.
those movies were
So
great.
good.
All the Guardians ones were great.
No. And
But Guardians 1 was the perfect one.
Yeah, I got a wild story to tell you about this song too.
yeah, what was the cassette tape? Awesome or what was it?
Awesome Mix.
Awesome Mix 1 and Awesome
Yeah.
Awesome Mix Volume 1 and
Yep.
Volume 2.
I don't know the name of the song.
No. I know the song, but it's only for the movie.
Yeah, Jaybird got it. He knows what's up.
God, dog it.
Jay Bird's like an encyclopedia.
Yeah,
You want
I'd
it
like
again?
I'd like to see Jaybird
We
versus
get
Brad.
it almost every night.
Yeah,
When
He's like a birdgle. Got a Google. Birdgle.
Jay Birdgle.
Jay
Birdgle.
Google. That's his rap name.
Jay Google.
And got it too there.
I'm just picturing him coming out like
And why
white,
aren't you sending
like white
it to me on my
shady-
phone?
Yeah.
The do-rag.
Crisp white clothes.
Yep.
With gold teeth.
Oh, yeah. Gold teeth.
Nice, Jaybird.
Pale white.
Might have
Scully
to-
cap on.
I have to do a chat GPT of Jaybird.
Oh, yeah.
That's Jay Google.
Jay Google. Yo, what's up?
Speaking of Jaybird, so the game we're playing next week was a game that Jay actually sent in to play. So
We should fly Jay down, since how
Yeah, Jordan.
I won't be here.
Yeah. Well, Jaybird will fly you down on a helicopter.
Neither will Jordan.
Jordan's got a credit card.
That's all right.
I can fly a helicopter. I'll pick him
So
up.
Jaybird, if you come to play this game live, I will get some Hooters girls to come in and play the game with us.
Oh, you fucked hard. I'd drive back
Or
for that.
I'll get some Hooters girls and some Winghouse girls and some of the lumberjack girls. What is that one?
And
Twin
by
Peaks.
and by that we mean the cheapest strippers we can possibly get.
Oh, so you're talking about Body Talk
From Craigslist.
Yes, yeah, from Craigslist. No, Body Talk be too expensive.
Let's see what you guys got.
I have a blank.
Yeah, I don't
sheet,
Blank.
baby.
It is Dancing in the Moonlight King Harvest.
King Harvest. I would have never gotten that.
I had a blank.
Cool
slate,
ass
baby.
song.
Great tune. So the guy that wrote that song, he was in St. Croix, and
Love those drinks.
he got his ass beat by a gang.
Well, that does happen.
And
Was he dancing in the moonlight? I can imagine.
while he was in the hospital, he wrote this song about like a better world than he was experiencing, and of course, one of the biggest hits of all time.
His last words before he got his ass beat was, "Fuck you on your blue hat."
Yeah, that's probably right. A lot of things happen in St. Croix.
Inside joke.
LaCroix.
Next clue and last clue. Last clue, name that tune.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Huh, I wonder.
Well,
It was just said.
Ground control to Major Tom.
I don't know how to spell his last name.
Who?
Huh? The guy that sings it.
Oh, the Guess Who? I don't know.
Let's see what you got.
Fucking know.
It's a good shot. That was a good. It's actually it is David Bowie.
Yeah.
Nice job.
What's the name of the song?
The name of the song is Space Oddity.
Space Odyssey.
What
That's it.
the front door?
Always messed it up with Odyssey, but yeah.
You just missed an I.
I know.
Nice job.
I'm like, how the hell you spell Bowie?
You had it great, except you just missed one I.
Nice
Before the O.
job.
I knew it was David Bowie.
Not too
But
shabby.
you know what?
guys.
No, I don't think I'd ever heard the name of the song. I think I'd always heard it referred to as Major Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a thing when you have a song that.
That's why when you played it, I'm like, I know that's not the name, but that's all I can write.
That's all I can remember. Now, so sorry, that was my phone. It's all good. It wasn't a drink. It wasn't a cake. Fuck off. What was
That's why we can't have nice things.
What was your favorite Star Trek theme song?
I like the Wrath of Khan. I just like the Wrath of Khan.
Which show? Which movie? Brad,
Okay. Well, I know your answer already.
do you?
I do.
I think we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Derek likes Starfleet Academy.
No,
So
jerk.
listen, I really like that Next Generation took the theme
From the motion picture.
Not motion. Was it motion
Yeah,
picture?
Yeah.
motion picture. That was the original.
So
yeah.
it was the nice carryover. But I really liked Deep Space Nine's.
Yeah,
Deep Space Nine
was cool.
was great.
And, like, I don't know. That show was so ominous and so hard to watch sometimes.
It was
great.
It was so out of Star Trek because it was a war.
Can I guess what yours is, Derek?
You can guess, but I will. Before you do, I'm going to say that this is one of 2 television shows that I would get up to watch and listen to the theme song and the show.
Voyager.
Forget the show.
Voyager.
Star Trek Enterprise.
Oh yeah, yep.
Enterprise had a great theme song.
Well, it was actually the only song that lyrics were actually ever sang on a Star Trek show.
Faith in Heaven is what the name of the song is.
That's what we got. We got to have a Star Trek show because we all know it pretty well.
I loved Enterprise. I really enjoyed that watch.
I very much enjoyed it.
I watched Enterprise, but I would listen to the song even when it wasn't playing, when it wasn't on.
You know what was neat with Mama? She never watched Star Trek before. And, when she was going through all the chemo and all that stuff, she sat with me and we watched the entire seasons of Voyager. And by the end, she loved Star Trek and she'd never watched Star Trek before. So cool. We would sit there religiously and watch that every night.
That's awesome.
Binge watch it every night.
Yeah, Voyager was okay. It wasn't all my bag. I don't know, but
I watched Next Generation with my mother.
Next Generation is like my go-to if just because I like episodic television. So like get me into the story and get it over with.
The old Star Trek series, get it in and over with.
Yeah, like let me enjoy the whole story from start to finish. So when I turn it off, I can go to bed and live the rest of my life.
Don't leave me on a cliffhanger.
That's what modern Trek missed.
Right. Well, not even modern Trek.
They ruined it with that.
Even with Deep Space Nine, it wasn't always the...
Well, you always had the B story in the background.
Right. But so there was always something ominous.
This day's adventure.
But like with original Trek and Next Generation, with the exception of like the Borg thing, and
two or three show.
But for the most part, episodic.
Yes.
You get in, something happens, you have the climax, the story resolves, and you're done.
That was the original series. That's what they wanted. There was no B-roll in the background, no B story in the background.
Yeah, so like that I love about, but I really did get into Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
But not when it was happening.
Afterwards.
Only when I could literally just binge watch episode after episode.
Yep, binge
but
watch.
Like those are long episodes, man.
Deep Space Nine was cool because it always showed those big space battles that you always wanted to see. And they were so different from like Star Wars or any other space battles. People really liked that part. It was more gritty, more, I
don't know.
When Cisco knocked Q on his ass, that was fucking cool. Cisco's the man.
The difference between Star Trek and Star Wars is simply society.
Yeah.
Like there was no real society in Star Wars, and the society in Star Wars were the bad guys.
Yeah.
The society in Star Trek were the good guys, and like, so it was Deep Space Nine kind of like crossed the barrier in that.
Yep.
But for the most part, all the other things we're explorers. We're just trying to hang out, and then you have conflict, but it was resolved, and I don't know.
Favorite movie was The Wrath of Khan. Twofold reason why. Fantastic. Fantastic movie. But
the remake sucked.
But that was fucking horrible. When they made Khan an Englishman, that was just ridiculous. But don't even get me started on those. But because in the 80s when they had laser discs, this is my cousin Margaret lived with us before you.
Margaret.
We lived in a fifth wheel behind Vacation Inn, but we only had 2 movies for the laser disc all summer long. And that was Purple Rain and Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. To this day, I could sit here and recite that entire movie from memory. All the inflections.
I know.
All the
I know.
I would drive. Because I would be sitting there like I'd be building a computer or something, and it'd be playing in the background and not even thinking about it. I'm saying the lines, and my wife and my son would come. Yeah, could you stop? I'm like, what? You're saying the whole movie, and I have no idea I'm doing it. I'm just going along with the movie and doing my thing. Didn't even realize.
That's how I am with Spaceballs.
Fucking greatest sci-fi show movie ever made.
You'd be able to recite balls.
Bro, we get Spaceballs 2 next year, man.
We
get Spaceballs 2 next year.
But you know what? I hope they don't modernize it with the bullshit because it won't be funny.
Well,
it was so damn funny, dude. It was fantastic.
Listen,
Speaking
it's
of
still Mel
movies-
Brooks. He still had a
I
heavy
hope
hand
so.
in it.
Speaking of movies that are funny and we're looking forward to, y'all looking forward to Scary Movie?
Oh, fuck yeah. Of course.
I went and saw Scream 7 in the theater, and I saw the Scary Movie trailer. Holy shit. It looks so good.
Here's a little bit of trivia for you. Remember in Spaceballs where they're combing the desert and it's the two black guys with the pick?
Yeah.
And the one dude looks up and goes, "Man, we ain't found shit." You know who that is?
I know who it is, yeah.
You know who that is?
Tell me.
Tuvok from Voyager.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep. We ain't found shit. Yep. Tuvok from Voyager,
What's
man.
his name?
Tim Russ.
Tim Russ.
Tim Russ.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a joke for
I
Jeff.
hope that he has I hope that he has a cameo.
Dude, I liked it. He did a cameo in, what was it? I mean, the only modern Trek I watched was Picard season 3, but he was in it.
Oh, yeah, I do remember
Dude,
that. Yeah.
That was such an...
Picard, they were doing really well.
Picard season 1 and 2
Season
was
3,
horrible.
They resolved it. Yeah.
3 was, we have pissed the fans off enough. Let's give them something. And it brought back everybody, like Shelby, and just that was really cool. That was very nostalgic.
They did a nice job.
That was a fan thing.
They made me feel better about the whole terrible thing. Anyway, guys, we gotta.
Hey, Brad, what do you call
talk about this forever? But
what do you call a pile of cats?
Mountain?
Yes.
Jeez.
What do you call a row of rabbits that are hopping away? This is for us. Receding hairline.
So stupid.
So good.
That's just retarded.
All right, Christ, we gotta get to the next thing. We're gonna hit you with this week's entertainment headlines. Let's get into the Jordy files.
Yes,
Jordy.
Best segment.
Let's get into the Jordy files.
We were talking and heard it all.
Sons of bitches.
Jordy. The Forge.
Jordy, where are you?
Useless.
I mean, prevent with her.
Mispronounce everything.
All right. Welcome to the Jordy Files. Tonight in the files, from trademark drama and the return of a pop diva to a chance to see a group of legends in concert, it's been a jam-packed week in entertainment. But first, here are some celebrity birthdays. All right, happy birthday. 46th birthday to Randy Orton, wrestler Randy Orton, one of wrestling's most iconic stars, known for his legendary WWE career and his longtime run as the Viper.
And the Legend Killer.
So, yeah, happy birthday.
He's about to win the championship.
He's still doing it. 46 goddamn years old.
He's headlining WrestleMania. Gonna whatever.
Impressive.
You remember when you found out wrestling wasn't real? I was like, wait a minute.
No,
what?
we
Wait a
don't
minute,
talk
what?
about that. It's
Broke
totally
my heart.
Absolutely.
Happy 29th birthday to Asa Butterfield, the talented actor best known for Sex Education and Hugo. Also, he was the kid in the kid in the striped pajamas.
Who?
That was the most horrifying movie I've ever seen. It was the most scarring film I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, that guy.
Asa Butterfield.
Thought it was a girl.
29. What else? Happy 43rd to Matt Lanter, actor known for 90210 and voicing Anakin Skywalker in the Star Wars Clone Wars television show.
No wonder I never heard
Oh, I
of him.
recognize him.
Yeah. Happy 65th birthday to Susan Boyle, the powerhouse pop singer who won the hearts around the world with I Dreamed a Dream. Yes, today she celebrates
Pop
her
singer.
Whoa.
Pop singer.
pop singer.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Happy birthday, Susan Boyle. I dreamed.
I dreamed a dream.
Happy 61st birthday to Jane Addams, the acclaimed actress known for Happiness and Hung.
She don't look happy on that damn picture.
No.
Holy shit.
And she doesn't look hung either.
God.
I think she was in some other stuff too, but
She had a half penis and she wasn't hung.
Just take the damn picture.
happy 39th to Mackenzie Davis, the standout actress known for Haltz and Catch Fire and Terminator Dark Fate. She did a good job in that.
Dark Fate?
yeah.
I've never even heard of that one.
Yeah, that was the one where
Brought back Linda Hamilton.
Linda Hamilton.
Linda was looking rough.
Yeah, she was
looking, but Linda's old. So.
She definitely smokes a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah.
But it was. I thought
She was
it
still
a good-
fit, but
I thought it was a pretty good film.
Yeah, it was all right.
Arnold was in it too. Yeah, he came back as the old guy that sold drapes.
Yeah,
Bob.
they're like, how are we going to get?
see that one? Who was she in that?
She was the other Terminator.
Short-
she was like
the
the
short-haired girl, like the
yeah,
hybrid.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, you know, they were all like, how are we going to get Arnold back in this movie? He's
The only one where the
old
Terminator
right
wasn't
now.
naked.
They didn't. So yeah, happy birthday. 30,
Happy birthday.
39? 39. That's right.
Awesome, baby.
Turning 74 today is Annette O'Toole.
Oh, and
She's from Smallville.
Yep.
She was Superman's mama. She's in Virgin River. I'm sure you've seen her in that. I know Jen watches that shit.
oh, yeah.
Because if Jen watches it, I know Jordan watches it.
Annette
And if
O'Toole's
Jordan
been
watches
in
it,
a
I
lot.
watch it. But she's great.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
I will tell you though,
Don't you
Virgin River,
Don't you even say you like the show.
it's episodic. They you know, there is a beef thing going on in the background, but like
Always.
there's always a resolution at the end and everybody's happy. I don't know. Gets you through the day. Anyway, that's enough of birthdays. Happy birthday, all of yous out there. We got a story about Taylor Swift.
It's my unbirthday today.
She's
Is she still playing football?
She's facing some legal drama over her Life of a Showgirl. A performer named Marin Wade claims the title is too close to her trademark brand Confessions of a Showgirl, which she's built into a full entertainment business.
They'll
since
pay her off.
Yeah, I've heard
2015.
of that. I've heard Confessions. I've heard of Life of a Showgirl. Never heard of Confessions.
Yeah, well, according to the lawsuit, Taylor's team was actually denied a trademark for the title because of the similarity, but allegedly used it anyway.
Taylor will strike that
Yep,
check
so-
out.
Confessions of a Showgirl sounds like a Skinamax movie.
Here,
I
here's
feel like it was. I feel like this actually might have been.
Taylor's going to be like,
That's the thing.
she's going to be like, here's 5 million reasons to just go away.
That's probably true. She got it. So we'll see how that pans out. Celine Dion is officially back.
Oh,
and
wow.
of course, it's happening in Paris, so she could speak her
Native tongue.
French native tongue. She confirmed that she'll be returning to the stage in September
Good for her.
for a special 10-night run, making her first full concert since 2020. She's, of course, been battling stiff person syndrome, which is really terrifying, and she's such a talented lady.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it paralyzes like muscles in your body, so like to the point where she can't sing because it paralyzes her.
Can't even
cords.
move
Yeah.
or nothing? Holy
Yeah, you just you just freeze up. Yeah, really just
Never even
so
heard of
shit
that.
because she's so talented. Anyway, she said she's feeling strong and excited and prepared to do the thing. And fans can expect an emotional, long-awaited comeback in the City of Light.
Good for her.
Yeah, good for her. And I will go out and say I am a Celine Dion fan.
I mean, dude, I dig
I
what she
love
does.
her voice.
I don't know if I could do it all the time.
No.
but I'm
I'd
here
go
for
see
it.
her in concert.
I'd go see that concert. I'd do that. And finally, the Eagles are giving fans one last unforgettable ride.
God, they're like 90 years old.
And you could be there in VIP style. A new iHeartRadio contest is offering a lucky winner a trip to Nashville to catch the
Holy shit.
long goodbye tour, complete with premium tickets,
Another
travel,
one.
and exclusive merch.
You could wheel them out in their wheelchairs.
Yeah, it all comes as the band celebrates their iconic One of These Nights album with a deluxe reissue packed with remastered tracks and rare recordings. You could enter to win. Head over to iHeartRadio.com or the free iHeartRadio app and enter.
So I know we're joking about the Eagles right now, but I would love to see the Eagles in concert. And at least most of them are still alive. Yeah. I watched I had somebody send me a link to a live concert for the Beach Boys.
Oh, God.
Featuring John Stamos.
Yeah, on drums.
And he also sang most of the songs.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's because Mike Love, he's 1,000 years old now, and
They were
I
at-
love him, but
They were at, I think it was Busch Gardens a couple weeks ago, and a friend of mine sent me videos of not only of them singing, John Stamos singing, but then she panned over to see Ryan Cabrera sitting one row in front of her.
hey, dude, listen. The Beach Boys were old as fuck on the day I was born.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
they're looking at the Eagles going, look at those kids.
yeah, so here we go.
I would love to see the Eagles in concert
Oh.
one last time, even though they've done like 27 last shows, retirement shows. This is our
Hell
going
freezes
away.
over. Poignant.
This is the We Need More Money show.
Oh my God.
Well, hell does freeze over every year in Michigan. So
Yeah. It's called Detroit.
no, it's called Hell, Michigan. That's the name of the city.
All right, you guys, we're going to take one more quick break. Don't touch that dial. This is JNC. Yes, I guess it's time for a fireball shot.
Well, his song was Fire, so
it was fire. I have to.
he's on fire.
Straight from wish.com.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you a little something about Kevin too. Once we do this, cheers, you guys. Thanks for being here tonight.
Hoorah.
Salute.
Smells like cinnamon. That's how a dragon. That's how a dragon feels right before it breathes fire.
Faux show. So listen.
Listening.
So Riffs and Rhythms, our sister podcast, they had a semi-viral moment. Which I'm very proud of them. I think it's very cool. So they had a video that hit, and it wasn't the views, it was the engagement that really. So it was on Instagram. It was a clip from one of their podcasts, which I think is super cool because it's actually their content. And they had like over, I don't know, it's like over 120,000 views.
Oh, wow.
And like 6,000 comments, 2,500 shares.
Oh, shit.
You know, in that realm. It was because Kevin
had his penis out.
No, it's worse.
Came out of the closet.
It's worse. Kevin, for whatever reason, their guest was like, "Are you a helmet guy?" talking about motorcycles.
Yeah.
And Kevin decided to say no, and then proceeded to explain why. He was like, because there's no empirical evidence that wearing a helmet improves survivability in a motorcycle crash. And he went on to say, why on earth would I want to preserve my brain if my body is completely mutilated? And it went on to say more things, right? So he made points, strong Kevin points. The internet
exploded.
I can imagine.
They had lots and lots of things to say.
Every Karen in America came out.
It's
Do you know what
I'm
happened
going to
to
send you
my
guys a link.
child?
It's
exactly.
It's worth scrolling through some of the comments, and
everybody relayed their personal experience on Kevin's opinion.
It was wild. It was wild.
I can imagine, dude.
And so, like any engagement obviously is good for your platform, but
lose their mind.
All I can say is that when I was hit by the car on my bike, I didn't have a helmet on.
Yeah.
And that explains
So
a lot.
much.
So Kevin, you were wrong.
You could end up like me.
Oh boy.
Not an argument for Kevin.
Anyway,
my hands look huge on this camera.
We're gonna very quickly
wait a minute.
We're gonna get through our midweek motivation.
I made it midweek as a motivation.
That's fair. All right, you guys, midweek motivation. For all the chaos in the world, all the headlines, all the noise, all the things telling us what's going wrong, it's easy to forget what makes being human so incredible. And it's not just that we're here, it's how we're here. We're one of the only things in the universe that can laugh and really laugh. We can create music out of thin air, turn feelings into soundtracks. We can look up at the night sky and decide we're not just going to admire it, we're going to go there. And that's wild. And yet, most days, we're stuck in routines. Wake up, go to work, do the same things, drive the same routes, eat the same meals, and before you know it, time starts flying by. And everything feels a little smaller than it should. But here's the thing. Life doesn't have to stay that way. Because every single day, there are little invitations being handed to you. Try something new. Go somewhere different. Talk to someone you wouldn't normally talk to. Take the long way home. Order something you've never had before. Say yes to the thing that feels just a little outside your comfort zone. Because when you do, something interesting happens. Time slows down a bit. Moments stick a little longer. And you start to feel fuller. So this week, I challenge you. Lean into the things that make us human. Find something that makes you laugh. Play some music that moves you. And in your own way, reach for the stars. Because that's what we do. We laugh. We create. We explore. And honestly, that might be the most valuable thing in the entire universe. Go get 'em, Tiger.
And one day you could be Stephen Bruce.
Where is he? That's me. I'm over here by myself.
Hey, Brad.
Not sure why it's just sitting on me. Go to Steve, you son of a bitch. There we go.
One day you could be this.
Oh, yeah.
Just stay motivated.
Yeah, one day. Where is it? One day you could be Steve the Bruce.
Motivation,
Lord have mercy.
King of the kegs there.
Hell yeah. Bring me the keg winch.
All right, let's very quickly get through our shameless plugs. We're going to hit you with all of our shameless plugs. Yes, very quickly, I'm going to...
I have 0. I'm going to just throw it out there.
Good to know. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at Leakbusters Roofing, Southern Sewer Equipment Sales, and The Bug Juice. Check out our partner podcasts. What?
We have a new sponsor?
Yeah, Southern Sewer.
Yeah, I know that one.
Sales.
I know that place.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
New sponsors.
I heard,
like it.
I heard they're the shit.
They are number one. They are number one in the number 2 business.
Yeah, their salespeople are trash, but it's
a shitty job. Somebody's got to do it.
Check out our partner podcast at the Riffs and Rhythms, newly famous, thanks to Kevin. Drums and Rums. They're both featured with us on B3 Podcast Network, wherever you listen to podcasts. Shout out to Ghosts on the Ox. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like, share, and follow us on social media. Once again, shout out to Steve the Bruce for being our oh shit.
This side? Is it this side?
There it is.
Yeah, I just put it up there. But yeah, it's behind you now.
Look at that handsome mother.
Yes, beautiful man. Where's Derek? Yeah, we got
Derek
Steve.
is everywhere.
We got Steve's sign up there. Steve the Bruce. Yes. So there's that. Yeah, thanks, Steve.
I paid Jordan.
Yeah, that's probably a good place to put the money. She controls it. Anyway, check out jncpodcast.com. Merch, games, recap blog, all kinds of fun shit up there on our website. Go do it, jncpodcast.com. And if you go and visit if you go and visit it like 3 a.m, like I know some of you will, it pops up on my phone. It actually makes a sound and will wake me up. So
and then Jordan rolls over and punches him in the face.
I would love to know every single time you guys are going to our website. Come see my one-man band show. I will be at the Skipper's Cove in Fort Pierce tomorrow night, and that's my only show until next Thursday. So
As of right now.
Yeah. So also you can vend me some money so I can eat lunch this week.
And he tells Jordan he works hard.
Yeah. So there's that. But maybe I'll have something pop up this weekend.
I worked 3 hours this week.
Yeah. It did,
But I had to carry things in and out.
didn't pan out. So anyway, there's that. And you can find out all my show dates at bradbrock.com. Any shameless plugs, Steve the Bruce?
Nah, not really.
Okay, great. Let's get the fuck out of the show. I hope y'all enjoyed our show tonight and didn't get pranked too much throughout the day today, as it is April Fool's Day, of course. Give it up for my co-hosts. We got Mr. Derek Zugel, Steve the Bruce.
Enjoyed geeking out in the beginning.
Yeah. Love that space
We
shit.
did it twice.
Yeah, we pretty much geeked out this entire show.
You want to know another geek thing? Another first about the Artemis? The SLS, which is the Space Launch System, the rocket that it's on, like people hear Saturn V, that rocket. That is the most powerfulest rocket man has ever made or launched.
That's what she said.
8.8 million pounds of thrust at liftoff.
It's the whole thing is so impressive.
It's like
man.
15% more than the Saturn V. It's freaking just
Unbelievable.
unbelievable. That thing must have been what a hell of a damn ride that would have been.
At one point, it was going 12,000 miles per hour.
That would have been it, and that's in the atmosphere. That's
fucking
unreal.
far out. All right, you guys. Yeah. Well, join us next week for a JNC game night. We're playing Outsmarted, which I mentioned was sent in by Jaybird, and so you guys are gonna miss out on that.
I wish I could be here. I love game nights, but I'll be in Tampa.
That's all right.
What's that, next week?
Yeah.
Next week. So we'll figure it out. We'll have some people to play. Anyway, until then, friends, take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.
I'm amazed. I think this song into life this way. Oh, don't you know? When the song is done, it's time to go. When the song is done, it's time to go. Sure, I'll be back.